on Wednesday. Congressman Krishnamoorthi, an Illinois Democrat, is a member of that committee, and he joins me now. Congressman, it's so good to have you on. The main event next week is on Wednesday when he testifies publicly before your committee. We saw that Chairman Cummings, that memo saying that the focus is on Trump's finances related to the campaign, his compliance with tax law, the D.C. Trump Hotel, the Trump Foundation, Trump's business practices, and so on. What are you going to be asking him?
Well, thanks for having me on, Don. The president's right-hand man is finally going to take his right hand up in front of the committee and tell us all about the president's personal life, professional life, and, of course, his organization and campaign. I'm going to be very interested in why Michael Cohen went from being one of the president's staunchest defenders to becoming one of his staunchest critics. That'll be a fascinating topic in and of itself.
You think he should be worried about, the president meaning? Should he be worried about what Michael Cohen might reveal?
Possibly. I think that obviously Michael Cohen knows so much about so many topics involving the president. As you know, the president has said made numerous statements with regard to his personal finances, his dealings with other entities. And so Michael Cohen, having personal knowledge of these transactions, can shed a lot of light on what the truth actually is.
Yeah. So, Congressman, Republicans are saying that Democrats are limiting the scope of the hearing to only be about the president. The ranking Republican member, Jim Jordan, says that he intends to ask about the crimes Michael Cohen pleaded guilty to and Michael Cohen's finances. What happens when Republicans ask questions outside the scope of the Cummings memo?
Well, obviously, Chairman Cummings and Michael Cohen agreed to certain ground rules. Remember, this is a voluntary testimony on the part of Michael Cohen. And so if questions go outside those ground rules, it's possible that Michael Cohen may or may not answer them. That being said, I hope that the Republicans don't turn this hearing into a total circus. There are some important and serious topics that have to be discussed, and I hope that we'll narrow our scope to those particular topics.
Yeah. So the ranking member, Jordan, says this hearing is, quote, phase one of the Democrats' coordinated campaign to remove the president from office. What is the end game here? What is the goal?
I think the goal is we need to get at the truth. And we also need to know, how do our laws, rules, and regulations need to be modified to prevent some of the illegal wrongdoing that we see that happened in 2016 and making sure that it doesn't happen again. I think that's really what the Oversight Committee is all about.
So Speaker Pelosi says that she won't tolerate any witness intimidation. You know what happened last time, and then Michael Cohen, he postponed his hearing, speaking in front of the committees. But what happens if President Trump tweets about Michael Cohen or his family, as he has done before in the past? Are you worried that he's going to pull out of testifying again?
I hope not. I hope the president doesn't resort to that. As you know, the president has in the past called Michael Cohen a rat. That's a term of art that's used in the mafia. Giuliani and Cohen, Stone have also used those terms as well. But the main point is that we can't go down that road. Our government should not operate like a mafia, and we have to do whatever we can to protect Michael Cohen as well.
Thank you, Congressman. I appreciate your time.